So the screen has been presented to Quan, and he's off, got a little bit of a red screen, so he's got to wait and try again. Now he can do this anywhere from 3 to 30 times in a session. And if you guys want, you can look over my shoulder. You can see the sequence happening over my shoulder if there's too many people over there, okay? Now what we're trying to figure out is how many times Quan gets it right and how many times he gets it a little bit incorrect. And the whole point is to figure out how Quan and other apes are thinking and learning. So first let me explain to you how he learned it in the first place. When we first put a computer in Quan's exhibit, he saw the power button, just like you guys did, okay? And Quan had to figure out, just by being a very curious gorilla, which he tends to be, he had to figure out that this really cool thing happened. Whenever he fiddled with the computer and touched that power button, he received a reward. Now, I don't know about you, but if I got a piece of cheesecake every time I touched something, I'd keep touching it, right? So he keeps touching the power button and gets a reward. So once the researchers understand that he knows that cause and effect, they add a second item. In this case, they're going to add a white O. Once he realizes that he has to hit power button and then white O, then they add a red X. And so this is all figured out by Quan using his imagination, using his curiosity, and being a pretty good problem solver, which all great apes are. So over time, long periods of time, he's been able to go up to 4 sequence numbers, or sequence images, and has figured out that if he gets the entire sequence right, that's the only time he gets a positive reinforcement reward. And so it's Quan's goal to get a piece of grape, right? And so he's going to keep trying and trying to do the sequence correct every single time so he can get the most rewards possible. Now Cappy is going to be tracking his success and his inconsistencies to try to figure out what his success rate is. And that we can use actually to learn more about apes and learn more about ourselves. So I'm going to explain a little bit about how that works. It looks like he's going about 50-50 right now. We'll have to find out later on how he's doing. He does this on exhibit as well as off exhibit. So we're actually collecting a lot of data, trying to figure out as much as we can